Hi everybody, we're back, and after much deliberation, the cotton thing not going to work. So what I did was I went back to the old standard of the cement, glue, and flour mixture. Make your kind of pasty stuff. So I tried. Now what I'm doing is I threw some eyebrows on this thing. And I'm just kind of going around with a paintbrush dipped in a little water just to kind of work on smoothing some of the stuff out a little bit. I want it to look a little gnarly, but not too much, you know. Still want it to look kind of natural, I guess. And I just don't feel like getting garbage all over my fingers. I'm getting a little tired of washing my hands all the time here. So that's why I went and got a brush. And we'll work on smoothing things down a little bit. Do a little build up around the mouth here. I got an idea that I want to try, so I'm going to do that. Turn that off. Plus the brush I have here is a junk brush, so I really don't care if I wreck it or not. Not concerned with it. Care about it, so kind of pushing a little harder here down by the edges so it seals and connects. Alright, hear that ting, and I'm just tapping off some of the water. I don't want to saturate it with water, but just enough to dampen it up a little bit so I can work with it. Just gonna brush everything out. Work on this eyebrow a little bit here. Now if you want, I mean, you can leave that texture in there because the eyebrow kind of looks a little gnarly with all the kind of bumps and scratches and everything in it. Which is good because you can kind of pretend that it's like a extension of your stem here coming down to make the eyebrows. Kind of get away with that too with the paint job, depending on how you want to paint it. Like I said, the painting part, that's where you can really get away with a lot of stuff, because you can make things look like something they're not actually, which is cool. And I am not much of an artist. Never claimed to be, but I like to give things a try and see how I do. The only time you fail is when you don't try. You have to try. So, there. Kind of like the eyebrows, and I put another little stem thing on the other side here, so it's kind of giving the face a little more texture, a little more creepy, gnarly look, I guess. So now what I'm going to do is just got a popsicle stick, tip him back and start applying a little of this up around the mouth area. What I'm doing is I'm putting it on fairly thick, and then in the areas that I don't want it, I will drag it and pull it off. Slowly start building up like a lip. I want him to kind of look like he's got a lip going on. So, plus what this will do in this area, this spot here, is it helps firm up where I cut out all the area for the teeth, because this is going to be a weak spot and there's not going to be a whole lot of support around these teeth. So you want to try and build that up a little bit to help them stay supported if you can. So this is all just weird experimental guesswork. It's all in the eye of the creator, right? You can create and make things look any way that you want. However you want to make them look. It's up to you. Never follow the crowd. A lot of times the crowd don't even know where they're going, so you're better off making your own path. Thinking here now. Pulling this down so it seals to it. So I can always go over with the brush now and clean that up, which I will. But I want to finish building this up first. The last thing you want to do is start pulling your stuffing and everything out, and then have the mouth and the teeth and everything all fall apart. And so, all right. Push right along on the inside there. Going along and pressing it down to the mold here. Pulling chunks of it up. Up towards the base of the teeth. trying to be careful working around because we have wet stuff, and odds are he should have actually waited for that stuff to dry, but we all know how we get when we're making stuff. You get really impatient and you want to kind of see your finished product. And that's where you really have to be patient, be willing to take your time and work at it. What I'm doing here, now this is looking really funky. Oop. So, instead of boring you with my little lip project here, I think I will close it off, and I'll be back when I get this all done.